UAE is a fantastic place to live in. A lot of people have moved to UAE recently, especially from the countries like Pakistan and India. Reason being, they've seen that the government here in the UAE is providing a lot of benefits while you move here. First of all, the country is tax free. Secondly, the ease of doing business is very nice. While in the UAE, I can see a lot of investment potential as well. A lot of apps, a lot of platforms are here which caters to the investment needs of the whole community. Today I'm gonna review one of the investment platform that I have been using just recently, like for a week I've been using this platform and I like it a lot. So I thought that I'll give you a brief about that as well. So I'll dive directly into the platform and I'll open my app here. The platform name is Baraka. The website is Get Baraka. The platform is basically based on the app itself. It's not the web-based platform. So you just have to download the app. And by the way, if you download the app, if you want to invest in the US stocks, use my referral code. I'll just mention the referral code in the comment below, and you can use that referral code to gain $25 as you do your first trade. So I'll just walk you around the app itself. I'll just show you. This is my referral code. If you see the screen here, and you can use that code to get your $25. Anyways, to open the account, you have to have the residency in the GCC countries, either in the UAE, Saudi, Oman, Qatar, Kuwait, Bahrain, countries like GCC, all over GCC. When you open the account, you need to mention your passport details. You need to send them across the residency details. You have to tell them the proof of address as well. While you are in the UAE, let's say, you can tell them about the DIVA bills, SIVA bills, your utility bills, and stuff like that. Once you open the account, you need to fund the account. The important thing is about funding, because here the ease of funding is very nice. I mean, I was able to do the funding within a day. Otherwise, in other apps, you might take some time, you might take some 2 or 3 days to fund the account, but here it's instantly. You can do it through the debit card. I'll just show you around the options. For the deposits, here you can go for the deposit. You can see the options, the Apple Pay. You can do the debit card as well. It will do the instant deposit while you do the Apple Pay or the debit card. You can connect the UAE bank as well. You can connect any other bank transfer you have in other GCC countries as well. So if you do, Apple Pay is the same as debit card. So if you go for the debit card, you will see I have already set up my debit card here. The reimbursement fees is mentioned here as UAE Visa card if you're using 0.7%. If you're using any other UAE debit card, it's gonna be 2.45%. If you're going to use the non-UAE debit card, it's going to be 3.55%. And the fees associated with the deposits is going to be reimbursed to you if you deposit minimum of a maximum of $1,000. If you're depositing anything above, they might not be able to reimburse that fees. But the point is that you will be able to get the deposit back. Whatever the fee associated that you're being deducted for while using the debit card is going to be reimbursed to you through Baraka. I deposited $100. I received $99.1. So there is no major charge of commission or charge of fee in between that. Now, if you want to connect the UAE bank, you can do that. I have already connected my Mashreq bank as well. I can transfer the money through Mashreq bank and I will get $25 of the charge back. I will not try that, because I believe that once you are doing the bank transfer, it might charge you more than $25, maybe $26, $27, and I will receive $25, but the debit card is working fine for me. But if you are investing from Saudi, Qatar, Bahrain, anywhere else, it is better for you to go for the debit card as well. Sorry, the bank transfer as well, because you will get the $25 in any case. Whatever charge you are getting while transferring through the bank, you will not, let's say, maybe $5 or $10 at max. I think not more than $10, maybe $5 or $6 you will get charged, or in best case scenario you will not get charged anything. So I would suggest for anybody outside UAE to connect their bank account. For anyone within the UAE to use the debit card to fund their account. Now let's go to the interface of the stock, how it looks like, the app itself. See, if so I have $124 in my portfolio right now. In fact, I have this breakdown here which shows $50 in Coca-Cola stocks, $19.94 because I invested $20 yesterday in Microsoft stocks, $10 in Apple, I'm using another broker where I'm keeping the most of my amount, because this app I'm using just now. For a regular person, I actually recommend not to use more than 2 or 3 apps at one time for stocks management, because it will be difficult for you to track every investment of yours. But for me, I'm a content creator. I have another YouTube channel for the Urdu language or Hindi language as well. If you want, you can subscribe to that as well. For me, it's better to use more apps, more platforms, so that I can give the reviews on all of them. For me, it's fine. But for you, if you're using, let's say, 1 or 2 apps, it should be enough for you. This is from my side, a review of one of the app. If you want, you can just go ahead and download it. Use my referral code for $25 as well. Anyways, now if you go for, let's say, if I use the Coca-Cola stock, I go for reviewing it, and I go and I check how it looks like. So see, this is the snapshot of Coca-Cola stock, $63.40 right now. If I see on the weekly basis, this is the pattern. If I see on the yearly basis, this is the pattern. If I see on 5 years basis, this is the pattern. Then my position is mentioned here. It's $50. I have taken the exposure of this stock. This is the key statistics when the market is open. You will see open once it opens, what are the highs, what are the lows, daily volume and stuff like that. Then it comes for the sentiment analysis. Total of 1221 mentions in for this stock, and there are positives, negatives, stuff like that. Company details are as well mentioned here. Dividends per share, earnings per share, shareholders, stock split. I've mentioned in one of the newsletters that I've sent earlier. If you want, you can subscribe to my newsletter as well. The stock splits are there, which are, let's say, on 1st July 1986, then 14th May 1990, 12th May 1992. I have talked about the stock split in my one of the newsletter, where I talked about Amazon. And Amazon also had, like, the stock's price was around $3,000, and now it's around $89 or $85, something like that. And then people will say that it has gone way below what it was earlier, but it's not like that. It was splitted. The stock split phenomenon was mentioned and described in that newsletter. Do go and read that newsletter there. I've linked in the description. Then there are other analysis as well, stock analysis, positive outlook, ESG score. I have done one of the Urdu podcasts with my friend about ESG. Then there is a Sharia score as well in the app. Here, if you like to see what is the Sharia compliance of the stock, you can see it here. It's a bird's eye view. It's not very detailed, but at least you can get an idea. So, and then there are news as well. Similarly, if I go into, let's say, Microsoft, and if I see the stock analysis there, you can see the yearly performance for the year. Microsoft has not done well. It was 314, now it's around 239. I've been doing dollar cost averaging with Microsoft in the other broker. With the other broker, it has been starting at 260, something like that. Right now it's 224, but I've been doing the dollar cost averaging. Sentiment analysis, you can see here, company details, earnings per share, shareholders, and then the stock split again in the Microsoft stock analysis. ESG score, Sharia score, you can see this is a non-Sharia compliant for Microsoft. The revenue breakdown has been like 85% is halal, 15% almost is questionable. And there is another point which I wanted to make sure that you know about, is about the earnings per share and then the dividends per share. Yes, so here you can see it is mentioning 0.68 cents, 68 cents, 62 cents, 62 cents, 62. So last 5 quarters, it's mentioning that 62 cents or 68 cents are being given to the shareholders. So whatever dividends you are getting, you will get in this app. Now, where are those dividends coming to? What is going to happen in those with those dividends while you're using this app? There are two options. One of the other good point about this app is drip. Drip is dividends reinvestment plan. While you are getting the dividends, what you can do is you can reinvest those dividends in the same stock. And if I go and check and let you know about this app, you go into the features, you go into the dividend reinvestment plan. Here you see that you can enable the dividend reinvestment, and whatever dividends you are going to get from, let's say, Apple, you are going to reinvest that dividend into the same stock. Similarly, in other stocks as well. But if you don't want to reinvest the same amount in the same stock, then you can just keep it as a cash and invest it anywhere you like, or let's say use it for your own benefit. So this is very nice as well, of a feature. Now there is another premium feature where you can get further more analysis for each stock, and also there is another option to get the dividend reinvested in different stocks. Let's say if you get the investment done for Apple, you got the dividend from Apple, but you want that dividends to be invested in Microsoft, then there is another feature of of the app that you can use, but that is only for the premium version. So I'm not interested in the premium version, because I feel normal version is fine, because that premium version is also costing $100 per year. I mean, for you as well, I don't think so. It doesn't it makes sense to go for the premium version. Now if you want to see how to get the funds back, or let's say withdraw the money, it's very simple here as well. Let me just go through the app. Let's say here you'll see withdraw, and you can add the withdrawn amount and then also the bank account. Add the bank account, IBAN number and SWIFT, and you will be having the bank account set up. You will always get $25 deducted once you are withdrawing the money. So I always invest for long term. I always invest for 10 years, and I don't get this withdrawn very frequently. So this is the reason I also suggest not to withdraw very frequently for the investment that you're doing. Keep a long term horizon. Keep on investing. Rebalancing the portfolio within the app is fine, but withdrawing every time will cost you some money. If you find value in this video, please like the video and do subscribe to the channel, as I have added some videos in the end screen. Please do watch them. These are also for the financial independence, financial journey of mine. Do watch them out. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Thank you.